wearing the Michigan shirt.
Here's what we're gonna do today. Everyone, first of all, everyone's gonna start their own blog. All right. So come up with a name, set it up. Everyone have computers?
No.
Who doesn't have computers? Because you don't own computers.
They didn't tell us to bring it.
All right. What? They didn't tell us to bring it, but you have one.
Right here today.
Do you own a computer? Laptop?
Yes.
You?
Yeah.
You? Who else doesn't have one?
I have one that says bring for that.
Yeah, I have a tablet, but I bring a computer.
Just so everyone's aware, we are a blog. Not having a computer at a computer company, bad.
Hey, but
Like fucking 6 of them didn't even bring laptops. Like who is getting this fucking interaction right now?
There's 6 camera guys standing over there with cameras.
This is gonna turn in everyone gets fired. I want somebody on me at all times.
Yeah,
When
he's
Frankie
like-
comes, I don't want that. I want
Okay.
somebody who fucking knows me. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
I know.
You got a camera and you gotta follow.
Yeah, I will. I know.
Fucking stranger. I mean, if he was a fucking contestant on the show, he'd be fired. Let's just like do odd finger for first pick. You guys know what odd finger is? No. You don't. So it's like a 2 or a 1, and whoever is the odd finger will have first pick, and then we'll go down there. So, I mean, you guys can write.
1, 2, 3.
Your fingers don't work? Do your fingers not work?
No, I mean, it's enough that works around here.
Can you throw 1 or 2, or do you can only throw 5s?
I'll throw 5.
That's it?
I'd go 1, 2. I just.
You can't? Alright, I didn't know if you had some finger thing now, like that's all that came out.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
So you're the 2?
I'm a 2 as well.
Alright, you gotta keep going until there's 1. This is like, come on.
2, 1.
Do you throw 3?
So what choice is 1 or 2?
I just one.
You're a new cap. Right? Alright.
Yeah, he was the one that got. Yeah.
Alright.
All right. 3,
Wow.
2.
Wow, Tommy.
All right. That's first pick. I got first pick.
Alright, you.
Yeah, he picked.
Oh, you already won. Alright, good. You gotta keep going. Let's see who's second.
You have the order.
Holy moly. Yeah, we gotta go to see who's second. We're just seeing who the order of the
You're right. You
selection.
got the call.
This was just as hard picking
1, 2, 3.
Well, no, when there's 2, now you gotta roll rock, paper, scissors.
All right, I'm shoot.
Ready?
Jesus.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Gotcha.
Alright, so you are first?
Snake draft?
Nope.
No snake draft?
Nope.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna go with Brant, because he came all the way from Denver and I think he wants it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Marine because I love our troops.
Alright.
I'll take Monty Mush. I'm a big cricket guy, so excited to have that expertise.
Big what?
Cricket guy.
Okay.
I'll take the Michigan guy. They don't win very much, and my team's gonna win. So
I like a little
Spreading
bit
wealth.
of a rivalry.
31-14.
Dylan.
You're losing confidence right now. I like it.
Dylan, you're buddies with Frankie, right?
Yes, we are.
Oh,
Do you guys live in the same area?
We we live around the corner from each other.
So how'd he get here?
You may take a different line than me.
Well, he said he just lives around the corner from me. He was here plenty of times. What? Great.
I'm going with Tommy. That's Francis, Harvard grad.
I'll take this kid.
All right.
Last
me, I'll take the girl.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
take
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Not pick
Wrong.
last. Sorry.
Well, we're on the same bus.
Okay.
Wiries from New Jersey.
Okay.
Is it just you two lads?
Odd.
I'll take this guy. I feel like he's got the
Last pick.
bigger dick
I
energy.
got you, man.
All right. Last pick. Yikes. All right. Task 1. So you guys are all in your teams. Here's what we're doing. In here is $250. So each team gets $250. You have 2 hours to get as much pizza as you can get from anywhere in the city. You need a receipt to prove where each slice is from. Each of you guys will have a team port and a guy they gotta sign it to be like, yup, it's a receipt. You gotta bring the pizza back here for it to count. The highest cumulative score of my pizza reviews has immunity from any eliminations today. The lowest we'll have somebody eliminated instantly. The 2 teams in the middle, business as usual. So again, you can get the pizzas from anywhere. If you get a whole pie, it only counts as 1 score. If you get a slice, whatever. So you're gonna have to do the math, figure out how you want to split up. All 4 people have to be in the pizza place together to get it. So you can't like split up and have 4 people going different ways. If the pizza is not back here, we're starting this thing at 12:05. If you're not back by 2:05 with the pizza, it does not count. It's gotta be in second floor. So not in the building, second floor, or else it doesn't count. All right, so who are the captains? So, there you go.
Dude, if you're fit, Barstool,
And there's the 4th. All right, so you guys can strategize. It starts on the nose at 12:05.
I've been with him forever.
Oh, shit.
You want to do a pizza review?
Welcome to New York, baby.
I get the pizza if I sing a song?
Yes.
Yeah. Pizza, pizza, daddy, yo. Pizza for the show. Pizza on the go. Pizza, what you know. Pizza with my bro. Pizza for the dough. Pizza on the go. Pizza, pizza, pizza.
I don't trust Penn Station to let us out with our life and our pizza. It's a place where dreams go to die. It's a fucking miserable hellhole. Possibly the worst transit terminal I personally think in the world. And I've seen some real fucking shitholes.
My shirt is legit a wet t-shirt. I can't take this off.
It's 1 bite and then you have to score. What's up?
7.
7.
Oh, rookie score.
I mean, it's not because it's cold. I mean, if it was warmer, it'd be better. You know,
What'd you get? What nicknames you give him?
the bum.
The bum.
The bum James. You know, Steph Curry, little, you know, his little boy. You know what I
Right
mean?
here first. See you, LeBron. Enjoy LA. No more titles. What's your school? What's your school?
USC first.
USC and then what?
Michigan, of course. Because you know what?
This guy is the best pizza reviewer that hasn't been a social media mogul. Right here.
I'm banned from moving, so we've been running everywhere.
You guys seem to be moving at a much slower pace than the other 2. Thoughts? Just guess?
No, I don't know if you've seen my body and the way I move, but well, I mean, yeah, I'm a ball boy, but still, I still have my boundaries and limits.
You're pretty quick.
Frankie's team stay up, everyone else just move to the side. So you guys are Frankie's team. Okay, and so you confirmed all adds up. So we get the Ohio, the Michigan, you're the captain here, the Michigan Pens. Let's hear the score. What did we get?
All right, so they did a total of 118.5.
118.5 is the score. How much did you spend all 250?
No, we still have a lot of money. 170
Saving.
left.
Saving.
But we didn't have any time for sitting around. So
Okay.
There's 170.
So
He
they
also
did.
thinks that a restaurant might have made a mistake and gave us more change.
We made money, I think.
You made.
Oh, here's another 50. Yep.
So
Okay.
halfway through the
We ended up
excursion,
with
they started counting the money. They're like, we're making money.
So what is it again?
118.5. Did 18, and the 19th place you did, Dave didn't review.
Bonus points though.
118. 118. All right. Tommy. 118 and a half.
118 and a half.
Tommy's question.
A place called Frankie Boys, which only Frankie reviewed. Does that count?
Yes. We're gonna count that. All right.
Are
So
we counting Totino's?
pizza rolls.
Yes.
Yes. So what do we?
Altogether, 14 places. One of them they got a double slice because you did a regular and Sicilian there.
Yep.
Total score 111.1.
111 with the Totinos. All right, you guys decide. So you guys are safe for now. You're definitely non-immunity total. Next, Za. All right, so we got 118 and a half, 111 for Tommy 111. No, Tommy 111.1. Za, what do we got?
So we hit 12 places with a cumulative score of 90.1.
Yikes! Yikes! All right, 90.1, so way off the pace. So it's you 4? They just want to head down to the conference room. All right, to the right. It's 118, 111, 90. Got it. Last group, YP right here. What do we got?
Total of 14 places, 109.6.
109. All right. So Michigan man over there and the Ohio guy immune for the rest of the day. The 90, you didn't just lose, you got demolished. Come on, grab seats up. All right, we ready? So this is the worst part. I actually do always feel bad about the elimination part, but we got so many people here, so we gotta start eliminating people faster because there's no way to, as we go down the week, if we have so many, that we get a real feel. So we got the names here: Brian, Tommy, Rory, and Mike. Zach, can I ask you, since we are like an entertainment company, so was any of them that you say, oh, this guy's pretty fucking
So
fun?
that's actually one area where I thought this whole, well, most of the group was lacking, is that yes, the challenge was pizza, but we're in the content business. You guys didn't make an attempt to actually like command the camera. There was 1 or 2 attempts here. I believe you tried to do it once or twice or a couple of times.
A bunch of times. I got good. I'm sorry to interrupt. I thought I got the little good taxi cab confession on the way back. Yeah, we got a good.
That's 1 or 2 that I'm referring to. That, and I think you came on camera once or 2. A couple of you guys shied away from the camera. You got to get used to it.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
They were focusing on the pizza.
Right.
So we're there to make content and also.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things that get balanced because obviously I don't really give a fuck like about who got the most. We are trying to come up with ways to move the competition along, but it's entertainment. Like, so everything we do, even though there may be, hey, we want the highest scores, you know, we're trying to create things where people watch and be entertained. All right.
I mean,
well, you want to chime in?
Joe, do you want me to chime in on?
Yeah, chime in.
So I spent the first 20 minutes explaining the rules of the challenge to the rest of the team because they didn't understand what the rules were. Everyone's suggestion was we should drive to Brooklyn to DeFara or wherever.
Okay.
And they were like, oh, we'll bring that back, and Dave will like it because that's a high score. And I had to spend the first 20 minutes explaining that that's not how it ran.
Okay.
So that happened.
Once we saw the Uber time on that got canked.
Yeah. What's that?
Once we saw the Uber time on Brooklyn, we're like, fuck
Even
that.
before we saw the Uber
You
time.
have to be an
Right.
idiot to think that was like the go-to move, though, to be like, let's drive an
And
hour.
then-
You may not have made it back in time with 1 slice.
Rory was waiting for them to heat it up and like ordering sometimes. What did you order? 4 slices at the first place, and he was like, "Oh, why not?" Because
Slowest
we're
walk
trying
around
to-
the team, though. I kept the urgency
Why would you
up
order
much
Excuse-
faster.
that's
Much
just,
faster.
That's
walk.
just like a lie. I was literally waiting. I was waiting to tell you that you were the slowest.
Why
I was
would you
waiting at
order-
every.
Generally annoying, too.
I was waiting at the place.
Like this.
I was literally waiting.
Let's go down, Marine. Who would you eliminate?
Well, you can't say no to a face like that. Totally hetero. He's a funny motherfucker, so I have to go.
Down. You, I'm taking him. Clearly. Who would you eliminate?
If I had to choose someone, I don't think Mike, the general overall input, he was just kind of there. He did do a couple things in front of the camera, but I think with the effort and trying to figure things out and making plans, I think us two
Now-
were kind of in the forefront.
You guys don't like each other. Well,
I
mean,
actually
somebody's
don't
gonna
have a
go-
problem with him. I just have to. If we're talking strategy, he's got to be
You
eliminated.
need the
because you have no clue
background
what the challenge
because
is.
it is sort of like I don't want to eliminate somebody and not get to see what they do like more, but somebody's gonna go. What was your audition with us?
I sang a couple songs. I did the New England Mother impression, which tanked, and then I'm in Equalizer too, so
Got it.
I have a solid back.
Okay, that's right. Did my dad put you through?
No, KFC and Francis did, and then you didn't even vote.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you
so,
go.
yeah.
You did the Masshole.
The New England Mother thing. I did the Tell Me My Body Looks Good.
Got it.
Song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hated the New England thing. Unfortunately, that like sticks in my that you got lucky there because I probably didn't remember a lot of that. So unfortunately, based on that, we're gonna have to say goodbye to you, the captain. It comes and goes. Somebody go. I know it sucks, but we gotta start eliminating people so we can see more individual what it and you know the challenge. That's why the challenge mattered because unfortunately it put one of you guys under the microscope. But we got to figure out ways to do it. So that is that. It's the first elimination. You guys are safe. You 3 now got to work on your rundown.
Got
it. Yep. All right.
All right.
So. That's all I thought. Especially. There's 4 total because the girl who didn't bring the computer won immunity in the pizza challenge. So immunity overrides.
Got it. Immunity's immunity. All right, so we're going to check out. We'll let Dave and John grill the computerless gang from Barstool Idol.
Okay, so here we go. Here's the 4 contestants who are up. Now, as we were explaining, in the morning session, when I brought them in, we said you're going to have to set up your own Twitter account, your own blog. Name it. Keep it going the whole week as we are a blog. And I said everyone's got computers right. 4 did not.
So they knew this before they came in?
It was never said that you had to bring a computer.
But it was said you had to set up your own Twitter,
Nope.
your own.
No.
Okay.
No, that was not.
Okay.
So I assumed they would bring it. So we had 16 people. 13 brought computers. 4.5 did not. One brought a tablet. One has immunity. To me, it's one of those things, and this is to do our job, it's almost self-motivated. Like, all right, I got to be ready for everything. Computer is key to what we do. Computers are attached to the hip for the most part.
So when you took a test in school, did you bring a pen?
Talking to the mic.
Unless it was multiple choice, then number 2 pencil.
Number 2 pencil. But you brought something to freaking write with, right? So he's a wise ass right from the get-go.
Bad jokes all day long.
Which, if you're going to be a wise ass, is okay, but you got to have better content.
Yes.
When you get so that was one strike. What about you? When you go to school, did you bring books and pens and stuff with you?
I did, Mr. Taffer, yes.
And what business did you expect us to be in when you got here?
I thought that I would be more of being filmed than actually writing immediately when I got here. And so far, I have, I did the Twitter. I got the Twitter and I got the blog. I already blogged from my phone. It's kind of hard.
I'm not talking about what you did. I'm talking about what you didn't do, because that's what's important.
I didn't bring my
So
laptop.
you came here to be on camera. I see you set your hair up nicely. I see you trimmed your beard, didn't he, Dave?
He
Nice
did,
and neat
yeah.
and trim.
Yeah.
So you set your ass up for camera, but you didn't set your ass up to work.
True.
What's your name?
How you doing? I'm Nick.
Nick, last night when you were saying, going to Barstool Sports tomorrow, Barstool Sports is dying, did you think maybe I should bring a computer? Did the thought cross your fucking mind even for a second?
Honestly, it didn't. I thought I had sent 2 emails just asking what I needed. I didn't get a response. I thought like he did, it was mostly on camera things. I will say, I understand. I've been working from my phone nonstop since we've been here, and it's a mistake that won't happen again.
At this moment, do you feel like an idiot?
I'm trying not to, but I'm trying to learn from it.
But you're sinking into the whole idiot thing by the minute.
I think this is a dumb reason to have to be in this discussion this early, yes.
So did any of you at any point think last night or whenever, maybe I should bring my computer?
Actually, I molded John. One of the things, though, fucking get this thing in my face. One of the things we do in the Marine Corps is we pay attention to try to pack light when you pack for the mission. So I decided sort of the
You're going to give me a fucking excuse. One thing they teach in the Marines is there's no excuses, too.
There are none, but a reasonable explanation on mine. Went with the tablet, a little lighter, lugging around backpack all day.
It's your lazy
just
fuck.
a decision.
So you'd rather have that little tablet keyboard. He's not much better off than you are. Can you type really well and fast
It's pretty
on that
effective.
tablet?
I actually got a little blog post going right now.
You got a nice new hat. Were you planning on being on camera, too?
Yeah. Idiot. What happened? I brought my laptop to the audition. We didn't use it. I emailed on Friday, is there anything we need to bring? Because I watched last year's auditions. There was dodgeball and shit. I didn't know dress code or any of that. Got no response. Still should have brought my computer.
Who are you emailing, Brett?
I had 2 emails as well.
So
Barstool
I just
auditions.
never got a
There wasn't
response on anything.
Okay, so now the story starts to come out. So your management team...
Well, office manager Brett is absolute. If you know anything about Barstool, you should know that office manager Brett is not who you would rely on for any reliable answers.
So who did Brett tell not to bring anything else to? Did he tell you not to bring it?
Just no response.
He didn't say
No response?
I didn't get a response. No.
Yeah, just
Who else didn't get a response?
I mean,
nobody got a response.
Where's
Yeah.
Brett?
Yeah,
Get Brett the hell in here.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Poor Brett. We also
This is accountability hour right now, Dave. You with me?
Absolutely.
Brett!
This is the easiest thing of all time. We said, what do we want them to know? What do we want them to bring? You said absolutely nothing. It's on them to know that this is a...
Hold it.
I said
yes, you did.
Hold on,
This,
hold on.
This was...
Hold on. Did he tell you not to give them the courtesy of an answer to an email?
No, he didn't say anything about that.
Did he ever tell you that Barstool Sports wants to be so professional that we don't respond to people's emails? Did he tell you that?
Didn't say that either.
Should you have responded to the email?
No, I don't believe I should.
So you get an email from a job candidate, which
This
is
is
important
turned
to this company,
very
and you
important.
blow them off. You don't even fucking answer them. How the hell do you call that a manager of anything?
John, I was instructed to do so. I was instructed to not give them any
Listen to me.
information. We wanted
Listen
to know
me.
what they knew and
Fuck
what...
radio right now. If you worked for me, I'd fire your ass.
Sorry, John.
And I'll tell
Sorry,
you
Mr.
why.
Taffer.
I'll tell you why.
right.
You're a reflection of this brand. And when people are trying to communicate and participate and you don't respond, that makes you an asshole. No, I mean, come on, we're doing
not
radio,
wrong,
but I'm going to be straight with you, man. You're representing a brand. And that's their first communication with the brand. And it shouldn't be unprofessionalism, non-communication. It should be frickin' professional. And if you don't do it on the front line, these guys are fucked on the back line.
It's true.
Think about that. Nice talking to you. Goodbye. Obviously, you brought your iPad. You're obviously serious about this.
Yes,
and you really want this job.
Quite, John.
So I don't see any reason for a disqualification there, do you?
Okay. Well, other than a series of bad
Look at him,
jokes.
straightened out his hair, was ready to be on camera, trimmed out his beard. How much you want to work here?
I would do anything to work here, Mr. Taffer.
Including bring a computer tomorrow?
I would run back to my friend's apartment, steal his computer, call him on the way back for the password.
Did you think
and
about
bring it.
doing that, by the way? Did any of you guys think about like trying to get back?
I was going to if it was necessary, but they told us we were going on the street because I was going to have somebody bring me a laptop.
There hasn't been
but
much downtime to the point where I could go get it.
So all right, but that's interesting because they're saying Allie got her.
I believe so.
Her friend dropped it off.
Hers, yeah.
I don't have my friends at war. I mean,
got it. There was nobody do it.
So here's how I feel, buddy. You know, we went into this assuming that we have to eliminate someone. I suggest we eliminate Brett.
I mean, to me, honestly, it's a brilliant answer. Should we fire Brett?
Well, I wouldn't fire him, but I'd certainly burn him in front of all of them and have him apologize to
you
all of
you already burned him.
But I would make him stand in front of all of the Idol candidates and apologize.
Okay, let's bring Brett in here to do that.
Look at them and say, I apologize for not communicating with you. It's beneath me and it's beneath the brand.
I think that's fair. Brett, why don't you suggest reiterate what we think
Brett,
the
I
punishment
think that
is
you
here.
owe them an apology. I do. And I'm not being funny here. I think you need to look them in the face and tell them that you apologize for not responding. It's beneath the brand. It's beneath you. And that you need to do better. And that you're sorry.
That's fair. Gentlemen, I apologize for not responding to your email and clarifying what our position was coming into Idol Week. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And will you be less of an asshole tomorrow than you were today?
I will. I will be less
Say
of an
that.
asshole tomorrow than I have been today.
All right. So Barstool Idol elimination, night one. We already have one guy gone. You guys have been doing tasks all day. Big crew. First of all, congratulations for all you guys making it this far. Not the easiest thing to do. Kevin and I, who were doing this last year, this part of it sucks. It's not fun at all. Not fun eliminating people as much as we joke around and stuff. This is the worst part. Francis went through it all. One Idol year one, and really, his credit is a large reason why we did it again, because it paid dividends. France has been successful and people love him and found a great talent out of kind of nowhere. So it's like, all right, we do it again. Okay, so we're gonna roll some footage, maybe ask some questions. The goal here is to send 3 people home. All right, so let's see. Nobody's seen this. None of us have seen it behind the scenes.
He's waiting for us? Yeah. I got it. All right.
You got a ride?
Fuck. You don't want. Why don't you know that? Right. Sorry. You were.
Yeah, this guy's fucking 10 minutes away.
All right. Yeah.
Hey,
I got just did. So. You got 4
filming YT.
One Uber's taking a long time.
So that's all the groups. I don't know how you tell anything from that. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. When we did that with the cheesecake thing, it was by far the hardest thing because it was so hectic and you don't know any of the people, so you can't really like be funny.
Yeah. Shout out to YP for getting the most camera time. I don't quite understand that. All right, so let's go the other task, and then I guess we'll talk to you guys a little bit. I don't know how else to figure this out. But this one I think will give us the most info to go on, which is the rundown clips.
Another ingredient in salads. Some guy from a magazine in Philly, an absolutely galaxy-brain nucleotide.
All right, that was tough with the sound.
I got something for that.
All right.
Marty Bush, you're on your phone. The whole, like the first 20 seconds.
Well, that was like the third one in. And
I don't think it really matters. I mean, you know, these guys do the rundown every day.
What do you mean
and
you were on your phone? I missed that. You were
the whole
actually...
first 20 seconds, he's looking at his phone. Not engaging, like not looking at the camera.
I had a little something on Braves this afternoon, and I was looking something. But I had the Braves, and they were winning.
I mean, this is like, we don't have a whole lot
where
to
do you
go
fall
on.
on that one? Because you do the rundown, you never look at your phone, but you are a degenerate gambler.
Weird. All right, play the next one. Is there one more?
We won the first challenge. Biggest story of the weekend was Tiger Woods. Bigger story is Tiger. Brooks already won.
Brooks is at the top of his game.
If anyone's going to get me into golf, it's going to be Brooks Koepka. He is hot.
How about ESPN Snapchat putting out a Tiger back meter? Good job, bro. That's it. Run that.
Was that like edited differently?
That one's the best.
Sunshine, you edited all of these?
No, I just edited a couple.
Who edited that one?
Rudy?
Who?
There's a group of 3 people who edited them.
And who edited that one?
I looked in the
Mikey's guy.
Who?
Rudy's guy.
Rudy. Okay. Because I think that one had
that
like,
also just had the most
Yeah,
rundown
well,
feel. There was a
correct.
host, there was a,
Correct.
I don't know if the other guys got a raw job on the edit, but
right, that's what I'm confused. Like that editing was 1,000 times better seemingly, but maybe it had more to work with.
Right, we kind of had to set up like the topic, talk about topics. We had
Got it.
format, we just kind of
Got it.
Yeah, we had like better topics than the mayonnaise one, so that's
Got it. All right. So then I'm gonna throw this to you guys. Do you think we have to watch the full rundowns, or is there? I mean, is there anybody that go?
I don't think I can possibly send someone home based on this.
Yeah.
Unless you want to just go straight arbitrary, but
No. Okay. Yeah. I will.
Should I close this?
Yeah.
He does say a lot without saying anything.
Yeah.
You know? Got positives at him?
Yep.
Man, I think like we're halfway through. This guy hasn't brought me anything. He hasn't even seen nothing. These 3 have all done something.
I think he's interesting.
Yeah, he's better than I thought.
Yeah, and he's like,
funny.
I mean, he's
not
always
going
going to be.
He's gonna be fine with us, yeah.
He has done absolutely nothing. He is trying, but it's very
Right.
blah and more he
Yeah.
brings like
Yeah.
his own little.
I mean, if you had to rank them, like one or
I go
one or one.
Yeah, I go 1. If he looked like him, he said the most interesting.
Yeah,
stuff.
sure. Okay.
So you just want to go to the next?
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Just holds up a poncho. All the girls in my freaking grades. Like, who fucking took a shit in this poncho? And I had to fess up.
I like him a little bit. He's my favorite in this group.
Luckily we survived.
I would say the 2 that were like, on the other.
Are worse than all 4 of these.
Correct.
Yeah. I don't love this guy. Annoys me a little bit, but I'm not gonna like.
Yeah.
It's just a personal.
Yeah.
It's weird, and that's when the audition, because he has that weird, like he's one of those guys who I think could be, like he did those songs that are pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
It's just, you never, you're right though. It's just,
And I mean, everyone says, oh, this guy's got all this shit, he hasn't done it. Big.
No, he hasn't done it.
not screamed at.
Wait, what did they say about him?
But he's done Conan. He's done like letters.
This guy?
He's a much better comic than I am.
He's got like 50 or 60,000 Twitter followers.
What the fuck? I did not get that vibe at all.
He's done This Is Not Happening. He opens for like huge comics. Yeah, I wasn't sure how much he wanted to take in like prior knowledge about this.
It matters.
Yeah,
It definitely matters.
Well, in light of that, this guy has sent. He's got some pretty decent videos that he's done. Like he sent me a lot of shit before.
That was not bad. That
It's
was,
not. It's a great way to say it. It's
Yeah.
a more like it's such an old joke, but he said it in a new way.
Ooh. He's got bad jokes. He's really bad. But that may be
That's his thing.
a bad joke bit guy. This stinks.
So much.
This is also the pizza team that got demolished. They already had somebody on it.
I can't watch it. Where it is.
Okay, back with the first ever pit stop here. So we watched all the rundowns. That was the right move. Gives us a lot more information. So we'll go. We didn't even watch the team that survived. We're gonna watch them later because we already knew they were clear. The one you were with, the 4 of you guys that were talking about this shit. I especially liked you. I thought you would fit a lot with, and everyone has different senses of humor. A lot of the lines you were saying, I was like, oh, sharp. Having said that, we like kind of all of you guys, so that entire group is clear. The 3 people on the bench, the 2 on the front, the 1 on the top. I wanted to get rid of that entire group. That, to me, you guys talked so long about Disney, and it was like you lost, I don't know, sense of space and time. Like, I mean, I was watching, it was like, we were literally watching it almost to the point at the end where like, we can't believe they're still talking about this. It was painful and boring. in all truthfulness, Tom got through on a late thing, and if we're being honest, you guys, not like doing it as a friend, he's like, he knows you more and has talent that he thinks we haven't seen. So that helped you there. I would have gotten all rid of 3. Tom will advance. That probably won't be able to use that lifeline, so to speak, anymore. I mean, that's not, again, friends being like, oh, he's my friend. He's more, we are legitimately trying to find somebody who's awesome. So we're going to give that, you have that benefit going. But the other 2, I mean, I like you, Marine, but and by the way, you guys were the fucking worst at the pizza. So you guys were bad all the way around, in my opinion, unfortunately. So those 2 gone. And then to the last group, I thought you were the best, Marty, despite your phone group. And that was just lines that, again, when you're talking about things, you guys did the Tiger, and the Tiger only fucks in red on Sundays. It was brought up, he fucks in red. When you say Sundays, I liked it, and they were just little things, quirky. I mean, it's hard. You have to stand out, and there's little things that, for me, it's like, ooh, I'm paying attention to what Marty's doing. You have a built-in advantage that even, as I think Francis said, when you're not saying stuff, your mannerisms and things.
When he raised his hand at Hammercock,
yeah,
that was probably the funniest thing out of all the rundowns, and it was just a subtle hand raise.
So, you 2 advance. The other 2, not bad. It was just more, do we see it being like winner? We didn't. We saw it as like good, but in a big group of people, and in the interest of, unfortunately, we have such a big group. It's like the faster we can get this down and let the individuals really like shine and do individual activities, the better it'll be for anybody. Is kind of the group decision. I don't know if you guys have anything else to add, but that would be actually 4 people. Yeah, you 4. Yeah.